Farmer fix. Farmer fix. 3 drill holes and some zip ties. Fixes a door that doesn't lock. How about that? Farmer fix. Milk. Call me the milkman. Milk, 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 milk. Reefer fuel, nice. Milk, milk, lemonade. Milk, milk, lemonade. We got some organic milks here. Very important to deliver the organic milk all the way from Colorado to Massachusetts. Very important shit. I wonder if the fucking, we'll see if we tipped over or not. Oh my God. Didn't tip over, we're good. We're the best driver on the goddamn planet, dude. Amazing. See, look at how fixed that got. Man, $140. New mud flap and all that other shit. Good times. Oh, I got a hell of a story about how we ended up with this load anyway, so stay tuned on that one. Well, alrighty then. With that, we are finally done. There's one guy left in the door, I think. 2 guys, sorry. So it took him that fucking long to get us our paperwork. But hopefully we'll get detention. It's like, what, 3 o'clock now? 3:15. And we got here at 8 a.m. So, holy shit. But that should be a max detention from CH Rapids. We'll see. So nothing was, claimed or anything. There was no damages, which I'm still new to this whole reefer game. So I'm a little paranoid every time, I make a delivery with the reefer shit, because they could just say, hey, this temp wasn't right or whatever. They'll reject it. I've heard horror stories of entire trailers getting rejected, but it's like, whatever, man. They did tell us to run this shit continuous at 34, but I wasn't about to do that all the way across America, bro. Like, I saved as much fuel as possible. I left it at start-stop at 32, and apparently it was fine. The last day, though, I left it on continuous and overnight for 5 hours until I drove here to get the appointment. So I guess it didn't really matter in the winter if you stop it or leave it on continuous. So we just did that. I was going to save, but we didn't even spend that much money on reefer fuel the whole trip. It was only like $120. We got like 25 gallons worth of shit for the reefer. That's all we used for 4,000 miles. So we saved money on that end, which is nice. I'm down with that. I love saving money. But it comes with a risk, though. they reject this shit. Was it really worth saving a couple $100 on diesel for the whole trailer to get rejected? I don't know. But I guess that's the risk I'm going to continue to take. I'm just not going to fuck around with frozen foods, because I don't think this reefer does so well keeping shit at -10, The one frozen load I actually took with it, when I got to the drop, it was 26 degrees, and they still took it. Like, they didn't even say anything about it. So, but that was a 1-day load. So maybe it wasn't that big of a fucking deal. Who knows? So we'll see what happens, man. But I'm down with that. How the fuck do you get out of this place? Let's have Stop and Shop just stand in the way of everybody. Boston, Bob. We're in Freetown. We got to get the fucking grocery deliveries done at the Stop and Shops, everybody. So they took all 24 pallets of milk. The milkman has made his delivery. And this has been the single best week in my entire trucking career. I've never made so much money in a single week. It's going to be fucking all. And then, we added another $200 of detention on top of everything else. So fucking A, dude. We're at like 11,100 for 8 days. And that's a fucking accomplishment for me, man. I think this goal I put in place is really going to set this shit off. So let's see if they make me fucking open up the doors or whatnot. Find out what these dickheads have to say. All right, we're back on the road. So I kind of want to brag a little bit, because this is really the first time I kind of pulled off something like this with the brokerage, dealing with brokers. So TQL is like famous for booking multiple carriers on the same load, and then, after they send you the rate confirmation and shit, they take forever to send you the information sheet with the POs and all that shit. So they're infamous for like booking you on all that, and then another carrier calls in with offering a lower rate, and then they'll cancel the load on you, saying that the shipper canceled the loads, bullshit like that, right? And then they just give it to the cheaper guy. So I got to give TQL a little bit of their fucking medicine back on this load. So on the way out, we had Coyote booked all the way for the 2-stop out to Cheyenne, Wyoming. First stop in Minneapolis. And then I had also, on the same day I booked that load, booked a backhaul for $3,800 going to Maryland. And it wasn't a great price, but it was at least a 15-day average on that. So, but on top of that, it was fucking full weight. And it was the same exact place we picked this stuff up, this milk from the organic milk store, or whatever the fuck they call it. The milk. Call me the milkman, bitch. I delivered the milk. I said that to the lady behind I was one of the last people to leave the motherfucker. So I said that to the lady. I'm like, yeah, man, just call me the milkman, baby. She fucks it. This Russian broad, completely humorless. I got her to smile. So I must have that effect on Eastern European women or something. I don't know. So I had that one secured. So at least I had something going back, and even if it wasn't paying the best. And that was also going to be delivering today on a Sunday. So I would have been still stuck in near Washington, D.C., somewhere in Maryland if I had gone with that original plan. So the night we spent in the hotel, I was looking for loads to see if there was anything better because I'd booked that load 7 days out, right? So I wanted to see if there was anything better that I could get for that price in that lane, coming back to the Northeast or whatnot. And we ended up getting a TQL load. They wanted to pay $4,800. I tried to get them to $5K. They wouldn't do it. And then I had my wife call in because she does so much better negotiating loads than I do because I just get fed up with their bullshit. And I'm like, oh, all right, whatever. And I just hang the fucking phone up, right? I'm not exactly a good salesperson by any stretch of the means. But my wife's got a lot more patience when it comes to that kind of shit. So she tried, and it came up to $4,800. They were at 43 for me. That was their top 43. And like 20 minutes later, she called in, got a different broker for TQL, and she talked them up to fucking 48. Now I guarantee you that load's paying like 5,500 at least. That's what they're booking these loads for straight to broker. So we don't have to stand for them stealing fucking a third of the revenue off the top just because they're TQL and they think they can get away with that shit. So I booked that, and for $4,800, and I head over to the pickup after we leave Walmart. I get there, and turns out the fucking load wasn't loading until the following day. When TQL in their comments and all their notes, it says 24-hour shipper. So they're trying to tell me, oh, you can get loaded at any time. It doesn't fucking matter. I get there, they said, yeah, this doesn't load till 9 p.m. tomorrow night. I'm like, what the motherfuck? I gotta sit around here in fucking Denver area for a goddamn day and a half just to get milk. TQL doesn't answer fucking emails or any of that shit. So I started looking for another load. And right as soon as I opened DAT, there's a fucking C.H. Robinson, top of the list, 1 minute, just posted. Same exact pickup at the milk place, going out here to Fall River to the Stop and Shop where, and that's a good lane for me because way better than having to go to fucking Maryland and then trying to find a load coming back. So, this was mint, right? And so I looked at the price on that, and I'm like, well, I'm going to get this guy because I'm going to take this load no matter what it pays because I want to leave tonight. And that shit was actually loading tonight, which was awesome. So we pulled that off, or we managed to pull that off somehow. And the guy was like, oh, well, we're only getting paid like $53.33 for this load or something like that. I forget. So I said, all right, man, I'll give you an $8 profit on this load. Just hook me up with like, what the fuck was it? The final rate was like 53.25 and 69 cents. I said, you got to throw the 69 cents in just for principle, bro. Come on. And he actually did it. So we got that whole lane for like $270 a mile when we were originally going to come back to the Northeast for $220 a mile on the first load we booked. So it kind of pays to be in the right place, right time in a situation like that because someone must have literally just canceled that. Maybe they were waiting there all day or what have you. But still, it was pretty fucking cool, man, to be able to pull that shit off with C.H. Robinson of all places because you usually don't get like that great of a deal with C.H. Robinson, but they needed the motherfucker moved, and there was nobody else there to take it. So just right place, right time, man. Fucking tax him to the max. So that load ended up being like $200 over the 15 days, so it was all good. Fucking scored a little bit of loot. Let's see if I can make this corner without murdering somebody. If I remember right, this corner is about a fucking bitch back when I worked for CNS. Yeah, it's like a wicked sharp fucking U-turn. And of course, I didn't slide my tandems all the way forward again, which I normally do when I'm fucking empty, but I guess we're just going to live with it. All right, I'll be back in a sec. Good old Fall River, Bob. We got a Navy destroyer or something over there, I forget. I think that thing's been there for a while. It must have been. The last time I came out this way, Stop and Shop was on strike, and they wouldn't let us unload the trailer when I was working for JB Hunt because they were giving us, JB Hunt was non-union and all that, and all of the Stop and Shop was on strike in the Northeast. So they I ended up getting paid. All I had to do was just drive to each store and just tell them, oh, they wouldn't unload me because they're striking. So we ended up scoring money without having to do nothing that day. So it was pretty sweet. I had one guy try and intimidate me a little bit, and he comes up to the truck as I'm pulling in, and then the whole crowd kind of circles around the truck because that's what they do. Like they block you from the docks because they don't want you breaking the line or the strike, like via scab or whatever fucking call it, right? So this guy comes up to the window. He's like, hey, what's up, man? He's like, oh, I hope you don't think you're getting unloaded today, Bob. And I said, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not. And I said, what's going on? And I already knew. And he's like, he just shakes his head and he says, union. He just does that. He shakes his fucking head. He's like, union. Oh, it was the funniest shit. I gotta hold on. Maybe I can flip the camera around to show you this shit. Oh, what the fuck? Something just got hit right there. Oh my god. So he's like, union. And I'm like, all right, man, I just have to show him that I showed up. That's it, so I can get paid for the day. I'm not going to fuck with your strike or anything. You guys can have it. I don't give a fuck about your groceries. So, fucking Fall River, New Bedford. Ridiculous shit. So I just looked at the Raycon again. It was 53.25. So we fucking smoked it, man. I'm so proud of myself. But we spent a whole lot of money on fuel. So while we might have grossed almost $11,000 in 8 days, we fucking lost 40. I had it written down somewhere. I'm going to do a whole video breaking down the week. Like, we're going to do that every week after every trip. All the expenses. Plus, I had the flat tire and all that. The hotel. This truck's going to need a starter, but we'll wait on that because that's, that'll just be maintenance later. Like, that's something I can't not fix, obviously. So I'm just going to have to eat the cost on that. It'll probably be about $1,000. Who the fuck knows? I don't know. It's been a long time. Maybe the price on starters went up or whatever. So we got that to look forward to. So catch up with you. I'm going to post the recap video. I have to decide what kind of format I want to do it in. I might just do it on a spreadsheet and just do it like a screen cap or something because I don't like using the fucking whiteboard. My handwriting sucks and the lighting sucks in my house. I don't have one of those stupid social media lights that all the fucking nerds use. So I think I'll just do it on Excel or something and we'll explain all the costs and do it rate per mile, all that stuff. So what I can say though, because I know this for a fact, I did all the math on it last night, that the truck got exactly 5 miles per gallon with all of the idling and everything. Assuming $1 a gallon per hour idling, I probably cost myself between $400 and $500 just in idling the truck overnight because the fucking green APU is busted. So that's going to be my next priority is to get that fucking thing fixed. I have to bring it to that shitty place in New York and see if. But every time they fucking get their hands on anything, it seemed like they fucked it up. They fucked up the Freightliner that Coach was driving. They fucked up local guys, Western Star. He had to go back. And this one was never right from the jump, man. The fucking green APU was trash. It fucking stopped working like 3 months after I installed it. The thing would shut down after like 3 hours, and you couldn't get it started again. So I don't know, man. Maybe they fucking installed it wrong. They didn't put the coolant lines in right. I don't fucking know, but it's got to get fixed because if I'm going to be serious about this, putting all the miles on and everything, I can't be idling the trucks either because that's just fucking retarded. I paid $11,000 or whatever the fuck it was, $10,500 for the APU. I might as well use the motherfucker. I just got to get it out to the place to get it fixed. So we'll have them do the starter, and I know it's a couple small air leaks too, so we're gonna get that sorted out, and then we'll head back out probably Wednesday or something. I might just take the other truck for that if they can't get the APU seat looked at by Tuesday or Wednesday. So, but that's that. We're gonna head back through fucking Providence, take the old back roads home, save a little bit of loot on the fuel, catch up with y'all. Like, this has been the best fucking week I've ever had in trucking. So, kind of happy to be able to share this shit again. I like it. I enjoy this shit. I was born to be a fucking trucking company owner. That's all I know. Because it's the only thing I've ever been fucking good at, other than jerking off. Like, I'm pretty good at that too, But, all right, catch y'all later.